There we go. Hi, everyone. Welcome to Cause Train. Catherine and I started Cause Train in 2020, and we're back, and we have some very exciting people for you to meet in upcoming interviews. I'm actually going to turn the reins over to Catherine Foster to kick off today by telling you a little bit about herself, and then she can get right into interviewing me today. Go ahead.
Hello, my name is Catherine Foster. I am a professional artist, an entrepreneur, an expressive arts coach, and a Reiki healer. And my passion is the creative process and helping people discover their creativity. And that's part of my big cause is I'd like to have a creativity and healing center where people can come and play and discover who they are, what's in their heart to create, and have that exploration time. Being creative is about play, and I want to allow people to have that fun of playing and discovery. And then the healing center will also be on very sacred property where people can come and have massage, all kinds of different healing modalities, and also can come and take from different teachers and just enjoy learning how to be more creative. So, all right, Michele, let's get started with you. I'm going to ask you now to just talk a little bit about yourself.
Okay. Well, the first and foremost thing I think I would say is that I'm a very lucky wife. Found the man of my dreams 2 years ago. Mom to 4 pups. They have very unique personalities. And I'm so fortunate to work from home and be with them every day. I'm a Cause Train co-founder and an entrepreneur. And I love helping others. So I look forward to meeting new people here on our mission on Cause Train.
Thank you. So you have a project about 911 Pet Buddy, and how does that, can you tell us all about it?
Well, 911 Pet Buddy was conceptualized from a couple of different incidents that I saw happen in our world. And the first one was actually 911. So I guess you could say that's a double entendre there in the naming. But because I thought about all the animals whose people might have been victims and they didn't make it home to those animals. And how many maybe were stuck in apartments, right? And maybe crates for someone for days without someone realizing. The second was the Miami nightclub shooting where there were about 50 people who were victims. And I heard on the news that families were not notified for up to 48 to 72 hours. And just, my mind goes to the fact where, what if there's pets and crates at home? I could totally imagine a young single person or a couple that's out on the town having fun, unfortunately being a victim, and then having a dog in a crate at home. And the clincher and what made it more urgent in my own life is when I lived in California, if I left for a day of shopping, I had to let my cousin know to be sure and check in with me later that day. And I felt like this was kind of a bit of a nuisance, because now she had to put a reminder on for herself, et cetera, and, alter her day. So I just, I knew I needed it for myself. And I would like to know if anyone out there sees this and knows that, maybe yourself or someone this actually happened to you. I would love for you to reach out to me because I would love to hear your story as well.
That's awesome. So, Michele, why do all pet lovers need this app?
Well, I feel that all pet owners need this because its primary purpose, as I mentioned above, it is for possibly saving your pet in an emergency situation. And we never know when we're going to get delayed, like, due to a storm, an accident, and, maybe unfortunately a victim of this crazy world we live in right now. The app can be used in a lot of different ways. Probably I haven't even thought of yet. For those who have careers that get last minute overtime, or maybe a surgeon stuck in surgery, construction workers, EMTs, anybody that's like late. If you set it when you leave and maybe you have a built-in pet sitter, you'll just know that everything's taken care of. Now, a lot of times pets have medication, or timely rituals need to be happened at a certain time. And, it also could be used for kids, etc. Like if one parent is supposed to pick them up at a sports game and maybe gets, running behind, it'll automatically let the other one know that they have to go pick them up. So, it automatically alerts anyone in an emergency situation. So it really probably has a variety of uses I haven't thought of yet.
Can you tell us how 911 Pet Buddy works?
Yeah, it's very simple in its basic form. And it's basically similar to an alarm clock, but with a very important feature. It also has a very large display, so even the elderly or, it's just very easy to read. Now, you set the timer when you leave your home, okay? And when it comes up to that time, it will send you 3 timed alerts, one at 5, 3, and 1 minute timer. It just reminds you because, when you walk in the door and you kind of forget things, it just wants to make sure, maybe you got home and forgot to turn it off. Now, if you do not answer or respond on those timely alerts, it will actually send out a customized message to the contact that you've chosen. And you can change, there's multiple contacts that you can actually put in, but each time you maybe like, somebody's working that day and it won't work for them. So you maybe choose a neighbor or you choose a pet sitter or, depending on which one for that instance. So you can put various things in the message, like maybe where you left medications or maybe where you left the key. And you also get a complimentary pet planner with your membership. So it's like 40 pages or so. It's really robust and it's well worth what even the app costs itself, but that is complimentary. So maybe you fill that app out, maybe stuck in a drawer. So on the app, you can say, check out the pet planner in the drawer by the TV, whatever. And the whole app itself costs $34.99 for the whole year. So it's well worth it.
That sounds wonderful. So you also have in the plans a 2.0 version. Could you explain about the features that will have?
I probably haven't thought of all of them, but a couple of the features are ones that one would have a GPS feature. So it would take that little task of yours away. When you get home, it'll recognize your home and shut itself off. So that's real handy. And then just in case, you've chosen a contact, but maybe you didn't realize they went out of town on business or they're stuck in traffic themselves. So it would have a rollover feature to a different contact. And I haven't thought of many more, but I've got a little bit of time to do that.
Well, that'll be exciting. We'll look forward to that. So now in 2020, when we first started Cost Train, it was just a plan. Can you share with us how you actually accomplished getting it created?
Yeah, I really, like I said, I wanted to create a much needed pet app for pet owners in case of emergency. It would save their pets. And, I really wanted to get it done, at least just a basic version, because I needed the app for my own use. So since I'm a member of 7K Metals, I used my commissions to fund this creation, actually. And I'm so thankful for 7K for allowing me to follow my dream. And now it's out there for others to use, and it's now available for on both app stores.
That's awesome. So since you've created the app, is there anything else that you're working on right now?
Yeah, so right now I'm actually supporting my husband for his invention, which is an engine design. Can't reveal the secrets right yet, but you will hear more about it in a future interview. And not only would this engine design help the environment, it will actually cut costs for shipping and freight, which, as you know, seeing what's happening in the world is really important. And it'll also be a game changer to the average consumer like you and me. So be on the lookout for that interview coming soon. And back to the main vehicle that allowed me to complete my pet app, 7K Metals. We live in a time when even basic necessities are skyrocketed and leaving us, insecure about the financial future we have, right? So, if you're concerned about rising debt and inflation, and you want to ensure that you're safeguarding your wealth and protecting future generations of your family, I encourage everyone that's listening to acquire the most tangible and timeless of assets, and that's gold and silver. Now, you may think you can't afford it, and you may wonder what to do with it even, but we can definitely guide you on those concerns. Here you have the ability to buy as little or as much as you want. And you even get your own debit card, so you can use it however you like there as well. And the best thing of all, and it's purely by choice, but you can even earn a part-time or full-time income if you so choose. So we'll put all those websites and resources on the website as well.
Oh, thank you. I'm so delighted, that you had a chance to talk about 911 Pit Buddy, Michelle. I know how hard you worked on it for a long time. It's very exciting that you have it done. So everybody, all these videos will be up, and we'll put them on the YouTube, on our Facebook for Cause Train, and what else? One other place, I think.
Our website.
Oh, our
will be
website.
right
Yes,
soon.
of course.
Yeah, it'll be
Right.
done soon.
Yeah,
Mhm.
exactly. So if you know anybody who has an invention or a cause or a project that they'd like to have more exposure on, send them over to us. We would love to talk with them. So thank you so much, Michelle. This is wonderful. Thank you, everybody, for coming on. We really appreciate you all. We'll see you next week on Cause Train. Bye.